Always plan the tile and hardwood edge together so the transition is intentional and safe. Start by stopping the tile short of the future hardwood edge by about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, so you can tuck a thin-set bed and set a transition strip without creating a raised lip. Lay out tile field lines from the doorway or focal point and dry fit tiles back toward the threshold so you avoid narrow slivers at the perimeter. When installing hardwood, leave the manufacturer recommended expansion gap at the edge, which the transition will bridge. For most engineered and solid woods, this is about 3/4 of an inch, but check the specific product. Choose a transition profile that matches the height difference. Use a flush reducer for slight elevation changes, a full reducer when tile is higher, or a threshold when the tile meets a different floor plane. Fasten metal or wood thresholds into the subfloor, not the floating floor, to allow the hardwood to expand and contract under the worn edge of the profile. For wet areas or heavy traffic, consider bonding the first row of hardwood with a flexible adhesive and use flexible caulk between trim and tile to keep moisture out. Common mistakes are running tile all the way to the subfloor joist so the hardwood ends up with no expansion space, and that creates cupping or buckling. Correct this by setting the tile back the proper gap before grout. Another issue is selecting a transition profile that hides the height difference poorly and becomes a trip hazard. Measure finished heights with tile and grout in place and pick a reducer or threshold size to bridge the exact differential. A third frequent problem is screwing transition strips through floating hardwood, which pins the floor and causes noise or movement. Instead, secure the profile to the substrate and let the wood float beneath. Or use a clip system that allows movement. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors by category so we can help you find pros who install both tile and hardwood and understand transitions. We also help contractors find work and participate in our discussion community where we and other members share real installation tips and photos.